Here we are back again with some more Berserk and the Band of the Hawk, because I love this game. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the most interesting characters I've ever seen in a Warriors game, and that is Zodd. And if we have some extra time, we're going to jump and take a look at Wyald as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and take over Zodd. We're going into the Endless Eclipse mode. We're going to start from layer 21. Figure we can get from layer 21 to 40. Maybe 21 to 25. 21 to 40 might take too long. But yeah, let's see. Ironically, this is a battle where you have to face Zodd in this mode. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. I really enjoy this mode. I like how it's like a bunch of quick little challenges. You never know what you're going to get next. It's kind of like the WarioWare mode of Warriors games. You might even call it WarriorWare. Okay, I guess I'm happy with those tools. For war horses, for Zodd, I'll just take whatever one looks cool. I'm not too worried about the stats. It would have to be a big, heavily armored one to carry Zodd. Maybe the armor's not necessary, but let's see. I have my big attack accessory here. The other ones don't really matter too much, although actually something that raises my technique would actually be rather important. So, technique up. This one will help a lot, because technique for Zodd is super important. Actually, speaking of that, anyone else got technique up on these horses? Sometimes they have skills like that. No, they don't. Okay. We're not going to do anything else. We're just going to jump right in and take a look at what he can do. Let's go, Zodd! Alright, so Zodd is what's known as... hey, it's Zodd and my buddy Zodd. Zodd is an apostle, which means that he has sacrificed something great to basically be granted immense power. He is primarily a bad guy, although he's not so bad in the series. But he has a rather interesting playstyle, and because he is an apostle, it allows him to transform into a big, super-powered form. Let's take a look at his controls. So yeah, his standard attack string is only 4 hits. Very, very short. Each of his combos, though, including C1, C2, C3, and C4, are all extendable by 4 levels. He also has 3 sub-weapons, which are unique to him, actually. One is Roar, produces a loud roar that strikes all surrounding enemies, rendering their guard invalid, so it breaks guards. 2, Rock Hurl, he throws a rock. And 3, Stomp, he performs a ground stomp. You can continue on attacking right after stomping. Basically, these 3 sub-weapons, they're not just like little additional damage things, they really play into his move style. Let's take a look at his standard string. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, again, it's very short, it's very wide-hitting, but he has lots of pauses in there. And so, first thing I want to take a look at is his stomp. So, to go from finishing attacking to attacking again, there's quite a long pause, but not if I stomp, and then I'm right back to attacking again. Now, I have 3 charges on the stomp before it runs out. And then it's got to recharge for a little bit, and then I have my 3 charges again. So, pretty simple. Let's take a look at his C1. A big slash, and then a big slash. So, yeah. Oh, I just did something that I forgot to mention in my last video. There is a dashing attack, but your standard attacks don't have a dashing attack, which I love. I hate it when you have to go from dashing to must doing like a single dash attack with your standard string. I'd rather get to my combos right away. But if you press the heavy attack button, he does have a running attack. And this game, the running attacks are really quite good. But yeah, that was his C1. Standing still C1, hit, and hit. So just a big damage, single target focused attack. Although with Zodd, his sword is so big and his strikes are so big that doesn't really matter. Let's take a look at his C2. Strike. Well, let me not get my ass knocked over. Okay, so he hits him up again, and then does this big cool thing which actually sends these big double slashes forward, which has quite a range, as you can see. Zodd looks quite ridiculous on a horse. Zodd is actually a good candidate for the ability that increases your damage on a horse, because he attacks super fast from horseback. It's not just to one side, it's left, right, and in front of him. So actually, if I had given him the DLC horse Red Hair, which increases all of your actions while atop a horse, yeah, he would have done a lot of damage, and I could just ride through like that. Anyways, let's look at his C2 again in practice. So, I hit him up, hit him again, So yeah, it's both single target and can clear quite a big area. Like this little valley that I'm in right now is a perfect opportunity to use it. Not quite a valley, but it's a narrow area. Yeah, it can clear everyone in that area. Let's take a look at his C3 now. Okay, 1, 2, okay, C3. Charge forward, bunch of hits, pulls people in, actually. Sort of. Maybe not. And then a big, sort of double swinging attack strike there. And I think that's everything that he has. But, obviously, I've been burying the lead here, because that's not everything that he has. Zodd is an apostle. So, I go into my Fury mode. When I get my death, my death blow attack all the way up, which I didn't actually bring the item that lets me raise that on its own, I will get to do something a little bit extra here. So, let's just go ahead and fight through some waves as Zodd until I get that death blow up. I'm not going to have a chance to do it with this Fury mode, but I'm quite close. Yeah, in my next one, I should be able to access it pretty close, pretty soon after that. Again, like all the characters in this game, Zodd is just brutal. When he hits enemies, it really, really looks like it would hurt. And his weapon is just so, like, blunt and savage looking. Such a good attack. Alright, so I clear the floor, whatever the challenge was, and then it lets me go to the next floor. I don't know what the map will be. I don't know what the challenge will be. I really like how this mode works. Okay, I think we're ready. Get angry. And with this, I can either do my Fury attack, or I can press R2 and do this. So this is Zodd's true form. In this form, you still have 4 attacks, but I have new sub-weapons. I don't know if it shows me on the player info now. Let's see. Transformation. Here we go. Transformation attack, attack. Okay, here we go. So now I have Mighty Roar, which is an even stronger version of the Roar. I have Tail Sweep, attacking all enemies around me. Rampage, straight ahead Bull Rush, and then Death Hurl. I grab and throw an enemy. So I have brand new sub-weapons to use while in this mode. I also have a Fury attack that I can use in this mode. Let's use my Death Blow. Now, if you notice, I'm a big walking cloven demon with two big horns, and maybe you'll recognize this Rampage move when I use it. Yes. If you're familiar with Hyrule Warriors, you probably recognize that is Beast Ganon's charge move. Like, literally, that is what it is. That's exactly what it looks like. Also, the way that he moves around is how Beast Ganon moves around. Basically, they took Beast Ganon and turned it into a playable character on the battlefield for this. Which just makes me feel like it's such a shame that this game, as far as I can tell from the Warriors community, the people that played it seem to love it. But for the greater Warriors community, it doesn't get its just dues, because that was a... I don't know, I think a lot of people, after playing Beast Ganon, they're like, oh, this is fun, but I wish I could do it in the normal type battles as well. That's my Roar. Oh, I almost didn't use my Rock Hurl yet. Let's throw a rock at Gaston here. Bam! Brutal. Very brutal. Alright, we're ready to go back into my Apostle mode again. And transform. Okay, now take a look at this Tail Sweep. Very familiar, isn't it? The Death Hurl is original. I'll throw this one very unfortunate guy. This does tons and tons of damage. Let's see if he has a charging attack. Now, his C1, I haven't used any of his combos yet, but most of his combos do this. Let's see C2. Yeah, it's the same. Quite effective, though. Alright, we'll see what his C3 is after we get the next charge up. Which is Brew Medicine. Oh yeah, that'll raise my Frenzy Gaze up. Okay. I think I have to fight myself here. Oh, wow. Actually, the next map's gonna be cool. I get to be Zodd. Apostle Zodd versus Apostle Zodd. Let's go into Frenzy here. Rah! Let's transform and see if I can use that gate. I bet I can. Yeah, you can. Nice they don't have any arbitrary limits on that. Okay, let's see what a C3 is while I have time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so all of his combos is this big rushing attack forward. It's his sub-weapons which gives him a little bit more variety there. Oh good, I get to fight Big Zodd. Alright, well let's take him right on. Come here, Zoddy boy. Alright, giant versus giant! Oh wait, I'm not ready yet. There, you're getting angry? Now I'm ready. Roar! Roar! Do everything to him. I don't think I can grab him. He's too big. Oh, but it does do tons of damage to him in exchange for me not being able to grab him. Okay, oof. Managed to extend my, my rampage here. Okay, now for my big attack. This is my death blow as Transform Zodd. Big whirlwind that sucks everyone in, and then a big shout to blow them all away. Ah, I tried to get my last death blow in there. Let's throw a rock at him. This is just two savages beating each other. Maybe I'll get a chance to use Zodd's normal death blow. I don't think I've used it yet. Let's see if there's some weaklings that I can charge his death blow attack on. Yeah. Let's do it! He did a little dainty jump right before his death. Now, normally in this mode, you don't want to quit out here. You'd want to continue on. So you do basically 4 of these challenges in a row. Your items don't reset, but your health does reset every 5 floors. So it's a little bit of an endurance mode, a little bit of a challenge mode. I've been really, really enjoying it. I like how just like upfront, no bullshit, no wasted time. It doesn't even take that long to get through every 5 floors. I mean, you're looking at maybe I don't know, 30 to 45 minutes of play for every 20 floors. So, you know, you might spend 4 hours playing a character. That's really not that long in the grand scheme of things. Now, let's go to the other character who I assume is like Zodd, but I haven't had a chance to try him out yet, and that is Wyald. Let's go ahead and raise his level up with my money. How high can I get him? Alright, 35 seems fine. So we get to discover things together today. It's not just me being a know-it-all this time. Now, in order to get Wyald, he's basically the last unlockable character. You have to do 30% of the quests in this mode. It's a little bit complicated, but basically every 5 floors will have its own quest, and they're usually uniquely built things. So I was repeating the quest where you normally fight along Zodd, and there's a couple extra things that I didn't do last time. I like to use... Let's see, what's this? Attack power. Oh, that sounds nice, but only 1 charge. So I'd like to have this one, the thing that raises my frenzy gauge, and... maybe some healing? Yeah, from Puck. And 1 more. What other thing do I want? Increases your frenzy level. That sounds nice. Let's use that. Okay, as for him, I think he fights for Midland? Yeah, so we'll give him a heavy warhorse. Alright, give him the usuals. Defense necklace, attack necklace. And the last one doesn't really matter. Technique up? Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, let's see. What are his controls? Okay, as I suspected... Oh, he actually has a C5 when he's transformed. But as I suspected, he looks like very similar to Zodd. Produce a loud roar that strikes all surrounding enemies. Throw your club straight ahead, basically rock throw. In fact, the image is only slightly altered. And shout an inspiring command. Oh, increases attacks. Griffith also has that one. It's a very useful attack. Okay, let's see. Pick up a log from the ground and strike surrounding enemies. That's basically like tail whip. Smash a huge rock in the sky to shower your enemies with falling debris. Chew up a big rock and attack the enemy by spitting the debris in front of you. Grab and throw an enemy after smashing them into the ground. Okay. Well, let's test out Wyald then. Let's get wild. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Wyald has a balanced repertoire of close and long-range attacks, but insists on provoking his enemies with comical taunts every attack. So he's the joke character of this game, I think. How to use the right attacks for the situation and deal with the incessant taunting poses is up to the player to find out. In Frenzy mode, while your death blow gauge is at maximum, press the R2 to transform into apostle form. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, let's start with C1. Straightforward attack. So he does a little bit of posing. Let's see if I can dodge cancel out of the poses. Yeah, you can. It's not a problem. Basically, like what Girahim or Girahim does in Hyrule Warriors, and Tingle does that sometimes too. Okay, let's try his battle cry. I'm getting beat around though. Stop it! Oh, that's nice. Gets my frenzy gauge going right away. Oh, jeez. His attacks aren't nearly as far-reaching as others. Maybe giving him something to lengthen his reach would be really useful for Wyald. Anyway, I never did get to try out his full C1. Oh wait, no, I did. That's the one I did try out. Let's try his full C2. And after I do it right. Oh, that's where that move is. Every Warriors game that I've played has some kind of reference to like a golf swing. And they do that pose. Boom! And then he's gonna do it. Yeah, they always do that exact pose. Zelda with her Dominion Rod did it in Hyrule Warriors. I'm pretty sure that Liz did it for one of her Musou attacks in Fire Emblem Warriors. There's a character in Dynasty Warriors 8 that does it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why that's a thing, but I guess that's one of their little memes. Okay, 1, 2. Here's his C3. Oh, I like that attack. That one's really annoying when you're fighting against him. And his pose? I didn't see a pose at the end there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's see his C4. Oh, nice. Gets him out of danger. Does a lot of other stuff. Let's see. I did his cry. I didn't do his club yet. That's the one where he throws a... Yeah, he throws his club forward. Okay. Black Dot's Knight's Creed. Okay, increases his own damage. Okay, he's not really that too much of a joke character. He has some really good moves. I get the feeling he's trickier to use than some of the more upfront characters. Zodd is actually pretty intuitive. Anyway, let's transform into his weird-looking form. This weird big monkey thing. Let's see this log attack. Oh, yeah. 3, 4... Wait. Which one did I do? Whoa! Okay, basically just like Zodd's. And you can dodge cancel out of it too, so no big deal. Alright, let's go beat up Judo, shall we? Go down, Judo! Yeah, he, like Zodd, he has a lot of pauses between his attacks. Let's transform again. Okay, I'm pretty sure all of his combos are going to be... I can't see anything. Let's see, Wyald's Avalanche. I'm in such close quarters, I can hardly see what's going on there. Okay, that's the one where he causes a bunch of rocks to fall down. Okay, let's see. Wyald Rock Gravel? Oh, that's right, I can break these pillars. Wait, what's my mission here? Ah, no reason for me to stay here. Let's go out. Okay, let's see. I still got to test out his C2, or actually his C1, 2, and 3, and 4, presumably, and 5 as transformed Wyald. Let's see. Wyald's Club. Yeah, I've done everything that he could do. Rah! Casca, you're next. Come here, Casca. Okay, we're ready to transform. We got a big area too. Alright, let's try just his C1. Okay, and C2 appears to be the same. To C3. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's all that dashing attack. Okay, so that's his death blow. Big jumping stomp. Alright, let's go one deeper. What's my mission here? Deflip troops are heading to target destination. Oh, no, you don't. Devastated Knight appears and blocks the thief's way. Let's say I need to stop the thief from reaching their target destination. Yeah, if you can carry along thief, carry along your target with that rolling attack, you can probably do a good amount of damage to them. Oh, more thieves. Let's throw my club at them. Rah! Oh man, I activated that at the wrong time. Come here, horse. Get me in there, quick. Ah, I'm not going to be able to use this Fury mode that much. Oh, if only I'd chosen the faster horse. Oh, my folly. Yeah, the little enemies in this game, they're not a joke. You really got to control them. You can't just wander in. They will stun lock your shit. Which I like. Everyone always talks about, oh, the enemies, they don't do anything. No, they do. If you don't play patiently, which I often don't, because I know that I can take it. Well, let's see what his death blow is. I'm not sure if I saw his regular human form death blow. Oh, that's cool. Okay, last mission. Escata! Yes, I did. Okay, I gotta defeat Griffin and Gaston. Prevent them from reaching their destination. Let's catch up to Gaston there. Come here, buddy. Where did he even go? Come here! No, you don't! Hit him with the log! Oh, avalanche would be good to start up right here. Oh, I get it. So he throws a boulder in the air and then punches it. That's quite cool. Damn you, Gaston! Stop ignoring me! Alright, let's roll you this way. Alright, we should be able to finish him off here. Now, if my transformation seems short, keep in mind that Wyald is quite low in level. And once you raise your stat, that's called Technique, you get much longer transforms. You can also build your character around enhancing Technique through your accessory builds. Let's see, it looks like my, Oh wait, I beat him. Alright, that did it. I don't know why they mentioned his posing that much. It's really not that big of a deal. Alright, well that's Zodd and Wyald for you. The very, very interesting transforming characters. Now, actually, Guts has his own transformation mode. And one of the rewards that I know that Guts gets for getting to the end of the Endless Eclipse mode, which is layer 100, is the ability to play full battles as that transformation mode. You just start out transformed and you stay transformed. It's like unlocking the ability to be Fierce Deity Link at all times in Hyrule Warriors, which of course isn't in that game. But I know that Griffith unlocks his transform mode, which when I do the Griffith video, I'll be able to show off his. I gotta unlock it first, because you actually gotta work towards that one. And I imagine that Zodd and Wiper have rewards that let them stay in their transform mode. I'll have to take a quick look at that at the reward screen here. But yeah, I find this kind of character just so fascinating. You have so many options, even though they only have, you know, like 4 standard strings and a few combos. Actually, what all you can choose to do with them is very, very different. Let's see. So as Wyald, let's see. Wyald outfit Apostle unlocked. So yeah, I imagine that that means that he can enter the battle fully fully transformed and stay in that way for the whole battle. The trade-off is that you can't use horses, but I think they already move pretty quickly. So yeah, this game's great. I just want to keep talking about it, but next Warriors Wednesday I'll probably grab a different one just to keep some variety in there. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. See you around.